May 22nd, 2020. Today we're gonna haul manure and we're also gonna chop rye. We're only gonna get a few loads hauled today because my grandpa needs to take our skid loader up to one of our other sheds. So we're only gonna get a few loads hauled today. We're scraping out one of the buildings at home too right now. Let's go. We're in the skid loader right now. And I'm gonna load the first load for today. We're taking out of this shed. Just scraping it out. My GoPro died today at 12, so I didn't get any footage of that, but it's about 6 right now. And we did a few things while this was dead. We washed the Case Magnum. I'm gonna wash the skid loader right now. We bedded a shed. We got our liquid manure pump running. There's a thing that's called a traveling gun. We take it out to the field, and then there's a hose that runs from the lagoon to the field, and it just sprays manure on the field. It's basically like a slurry tank, but you pull it, and it's like a sprinkler actually, but with manure. And one more thing, the chopper is a little late today. Silver Streak had 3 jobs that they had to do today, so it was a little slow. They're gonna get here at about 7:30, so we're gonna be running into midnight. I'm probably not gonna be doing the work, but I might pack for a little bit until like 9 o'clock or so. Okay, so this skid loader is pretty dirty. We've been using it to haul manure a lot lately, so it's gotten a lot of poop or manure on it. And let's get to washing it. Okay, so if anybody from John Deere is watching, everything's great, but here's something you need to work on. Just saying. Be nice if there were mud flaps, because this usually right here is about the worst part. Like maybe just steel going right above here maybe. Just a thought. Okay, I apologize if I have a ton of mud on my face, but that's what happens when you wash something this dirty. But I'd say I got it nicely. So Sloan's, our local John Deere dealer, dropped off a wire harness. This right here is not supposed to happen. There's a harness that goes around this wire right here, which basically just protects it and secures it, and these wires are ripped off now, and they dropped off a new one, so we were just cleaning the front of it, but I ended up cleaning the whole thing because I've got free time right now. I mentioned earlier that we're running a traveling gun, which is like a sprinkler for manure, liquid manure, and it basically what it does is it pumps it through the hose and then it sprays it out in the field. And the ground is very wet. It's been raining a lot lately. We've probably got about 3 inches of rain in the last week. So we're going to, my dad's gonna stop running it because it's been too wet. And I'm gonna be running the packing tractor, our Case Magnum 315. Okay, so it's about 7:40. The first tractor just came. There it is. We just ate supper. I'm gonna hop in the tractor and we're gonna get to packing. Okay, so right now we're just packing. This is a set 2 loads. The stuff underneath of me is pretty wet. We chopped it about 2 weeks ago. The video is called Ride Harvest Day 1. And yeah, I mean, I'm loading this tractor. I'm only 12 years old. Can't really believe it either, but it's happening. So it's about 9:30. I'm gonna go out to the field and get some shots of them chopping. We thought they were gonna go till midnight, but they're only gonna go till about 10:30. They're going a little bit faster. So I'm probably gonna run the tractor until about 10:30. And yeah, we're gonna go out to the field. My mom's gonna drive me because obviously I'm 12. Can't really drive yet. I mean, drive a few things, but not among others.
Right here, and I'll be set. Could you kill your back light, please? Thank you.
I just rode with one of the guys that's hauling. It's a, I don't know the number, but it's a New Holland T8. And I'm just gonna be on the field filming now. I'm gonna try not to get ran over. This is very thick. Like, I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty hard. It's about 10 o'clock, so it's really dark. This is like crazy thick. The windrows are just huge. This is about knee high on me. That's how tall the windrow is. And that, if you guys don't know, that is a very tall windrow. Forage farmers, you guys know what I'm talking about. That, he just got full. He's in the Challenger. I think he's loading a Massey Ferguson right now. I think it's an 8670 Dyna VT. He's only going at about 3 miles an hour because, like I mentioned, this stuff is really thick. It's also very wet, so you can't really go fast when you're in those conditions. They just upgraded from a Cloth Jaguar 940 to a 960. It's got about 25 extra horsepower and you can really hear it. And don't feel like I'm going against my will to get you guys footage. This is actually pretty fun out here. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so it's about almost 10:30 now. I'm just gonna stand on the side of the bunker. This is a bunker, by the way, in case you don't know. It's got cement walls, very strong cement walls, and a cement floor too. And then a cement wall on the other side. There's walls so that you can pack the silage in and it keeps the air out of it. That means, like, my dad talked about this in the second video. Keeping air out of it, it makes it more nutritious for the cattle and it keeps it better longer. So the cement walls on each side keep it so that no air can get in or out, so it stays nice and healthy. We're in our shop right now. It's 3 a.m. Nah, just kidding. I'm just trying to find another light. I need one on my head and I need one to shine down so I can, like, so you guys can see the camera and me talking, so that you're not just looking at blank space. So I'm gonna try to find another flashlight. We're on top of the sorghum pile. This is pretty high. I don't really know if you can tell or not, but this is about like 40 feet high, which is incredibly high for a silage pile. Most silage piles that we pack are only about 20 to 25 feet, and this one's pretty big. Okay, so this rye is very wet. We're doing it now though because it's gonna rain tomorrow, and after that it's just a bunch more rain. Oh, hey Dad. Okay, so right now it looks like we're done. Everybody's coming home. There's the New Holland I was riding in earlier. There's the Massey Dyna VT, and here's the Challenger. I don't know which number, so don't get mad at me. There's also another tractor in 8330 that's gonna come around hopefully soon. Okay, can we just take a moment to witness how big this tire is? I mean, okay, ready? Put you on the selfie stick here. This is how tall I am. I'm about I'm about as tall as the front tire. And as for the back tire, I'm about up to the rim. Maybe a little higher, where the treads start maybe. But yeah, these are massive. So John Osterhaus is the guy who runs all of this. He runs Silver Streak Ag Services. They're great. They had 20-foot wagons. These are now 24-foot wagons. I can't even fit it all on the camera. They are massive. He had a big upgrade when he switched to these tires. They're basically floater tires, and which means that they have a lot more flotation and traction, which means that they can't get stuck as easily. And you really need these with bigger loads so that it can handle better. Okay, so this is about the finished product. I'm gonna run behind the tractor so I have light. This is what the pile looks like. I don't know how many loads it was. We didn't count. We usually count. It was my mistake. I didn't count at the beginning when I was packing. But it is very wet. Okay, so right now it's 11:07 at night and everybody's coming home. Today we're covering our rye pile we packed a few days ago. It got a lot of rain on it, so that's not ideal, but we gotta do it, so we're doing it right now.
We're covering the pile to keep the air and the water out so that it ferments on the inside of the pile and doesn't turn into poor feed, bad feed for the animals. This is it, let's go. I'd say we got it covered pretty nicely.